Hey guys, what's up? I'm back to do another Magic the Gathering deck. This is another straight blue deck of mine. This is the older one. Alright, so let's go. First up, Fairy Swarm. Power and toughness each equal to the number of blue permanents you control. Flying for 4 mana. Time Warp. Target player takes the next turn after this one. Turnabout. Tap or untap all artifacts, creatures, or lands target player controls. Royal Elemental. Yeah, this deck is pretty much take your opponent's deck and use it against them. 3/2 flying, landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, you may gain control of target creature for as long as you control Royal Elemental. Rite of Replication. Put a token onto the battlefield as a copy of target creature. If it was kicked, put 5 of the tokens onto the battlefield instead. Day of the Dragons. This is like a game changer. When Day of the Dragons comes into play, remove all creatures you control from the game, then put that many 5/5 red dragon creature tokens with flying into play. When Day of the Dragons leaves play, sacrifice all dragons you control, then return the removed cards to play under your control. Game changer. Mind Control. You control and enchant a creature. Counter spell. Counter target spell. Brine Elemental. This is a morpher. When it's turned face up, each opponent skips his or her next on tap step. So if you do that at the right time, ooh, excuse me, you can really fuck somebody. Another Fairy Swarm. Another counter spell. Time Stretch. This card is just fucking nuts. Hefty casting cost, but you understand. Cost 8 colorless and 2 blue. Target player takes 2 extra turns after this one. It's nuts. Power Sink, old school counter. Mind Spring, 2 blue and X. Draw X cards. Tortoise. Tortoise formation. Creatures you control gain Shroud till end of turn. Ghost Ship. 2/4 flying, regenerates for 3 blue, mind control. Beacon of Tomorrows, this is another nice one. Cost 8 to cast, target player takes the next turn after this one, shuffle it into its owner's library. Everflowing Chalice. Lighthouse Chronologist, nasty. It's a level upper. Comes into play as a 1/3. Level up for 1 blue. Level 4 through 6 to 4. Level 7 and above at the beginning of each end step. If it's not your turn, take an extra turn after this one to 3/5 just to fuck the game all up. Echo Mage. Cost 3 to cast. Level up. Colorless and blue. Comes in as a 2/3. Level 2 through 3. 2/4. 2 blue and tap, copy target instant or sorcery spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Level 4 and above, basically the same ability as the first one, except you copy the instant or sorcery spell twice. Pretty nice. Stormtide Leviathan, this is one of the cards from the new set. Pretty nasty too. 8/8 Island Walk. All lands are islands in addition to their other types. Creatures without flying or island walk can't attack. Another Royal Elemental. Time Stop. This is just a dickhead move. 4 colors and 2 blue. End the turn. Just end somebody's turn. Rite of Replication. Lorthos the Tidemaker. 8/8. Whenever it attacks, you may pay 8 colors. If you do, tap up to 8 target permanents. Those permanents don't untap during the controller's next untap steps. Mind Control. Clone. Mind Control. Wall of Frost. I love those. I mean, come on, you can't get any better. Wow, I mean, it's just nasty. It only costs 3. 07 Defender, when it blocks a creature, that creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Another Clone. Dominus of Fealty, I love this card too. 4/4 flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may gain control of target permanent until end of turn. If you do untap it, it gains haste till end of turn. One of the few cards I really liked from the set, which was Eventide. Another Royal Elemental. Another Royal Elemental. And the rest land. But I got two other cards. Actually, no, quite a few other cards that bounce between two decks that go in here. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Jace Beleren, which both of those bounce into my discard deck. Deep Channel Mentor, 2/2, blue creatures you control are unblockable. And two more Rite of Replications. Those bounce between my Merfolk and this deck, and those bounce between my discard deck and my and that deck. So that is my other blue deck. It's pretty much, like I said, take your opponent's decks and use it, fuck them with it. There's also a card that I run in all my decks, which, yeah, I got time. Find him here. Where are you? What the hell did I do? Leave it in the deck? Hold on. I must have left it in the deck because it's not here. Let's see if it's in this deck. This is my Dragon Lizard deck, which I'll probably put up next video. I am not seeing it. Maybe it's in this deck. This is my Beast deck. So I know I played these two decks last time. Better be here somewhere. Sometimes you forget to take your sideboards out, or a couple of them. There it is. Mirari. Whenever you play an instant or sorcery spell, you may pay 3 colorless. If you do copy that spell, you may choose new targets for the copy. I use that in all my decks. So, alright, I'll be back to do another deck probably shortly. Peace.